我只想一直守护你身旁，我只想一直守护你身旁，我只想守护着你到永远，到永远。
Law Office, Juarez, Mexico. The counselor and a Mexican attorney, or abogado. He is seated at his desk, his crocodile boots crossed on the desktop. He looks thoughtful. The counselor sits waiting. All right. I will have to make a call, you understand? Then if it is all right, don't put me in the center, okay? In the middle. In the middle, yes. What do I owe you? You owe me nothing, counselor. We are friends. A handshake. Wait for me. Have a coffee. I will have a yes or a no. The counselor rises and reaches across the desk. The abogado rises. They shake hands. Thank you. The counselor turns to go. Counselor? Yes. I will do what I can do, but you must know that this is the long shot. Yes, I do. Thank you. You're not, what do you call it? In hiding? No. I was hiding. Now I'm seeking. Of course. Thank you. The abogado nods. The counselor on the phone in a hotel room in El Paso. Yes, but I can only tell you what I told our friend, that there is no one to talk to. Could I come to the Florida? The Florida is closed. I would do anything you suggest, but I have nothing to suggest, counselor. I am sorry. We could meet someplace. We are meeting now. There must be someone I could see. I am afraid that there is no longer such a person. That is a thing of the past. I am afraid there is no one to see. Please, don't hang up. I have some time. It is all right. I am just having my lunch. There are people here. There is no one here. The waiter. I enjoy to have my lunch alone. It is more peaceful. I'm not sure that you understand my position. But I do, counselor. I lost a son 2 years ago. I thought that someone would call to demand money. But there was no call. I never saw my son again. He was 16. I'm sorry. Where the bodies are buried in the desert is a certain world, counselor. Where they are simply left in the street is another. This is a country heretofore unknown to us, but it must have always been here, must it not? I don't know. Sí, congelo, por favor. I'm sorry, you were saying? The counselor is clutching the phone and leaning with the heel of his hand against his forehead, his eyes closed. He opens his eyes. I don't know what I was saying. People are waiting. For what? At some point you must acknowledge that this new world is at last the world. There is no some other world. It is not merely a hiatus. Hiatus. I'm sorry? Hiatus. I believe the word is hiatus. Hiatus. Thank you, counselor. Will you help me? I would urge you to see the truth in your situation, counselor. That is my advice. It is not for me to say what you should have done or not done. I only know the world in which they are made. You are at a cross in the road, and here you think to choose. But there is no choosing. There is only accepting. The choosing was done long ago. Silence. Are you there, counselor? Yes. I don't mean to upset you, but reflective men often find themselves at a certain remove from the realities of life. In any case, to prepare a place in our lives for the tragedies to come is an economy few wish to practice. Do you know the works of Machado? No. I know his name. A lovely poet. I think his work does not translate well, but the Spanish is very beautiful. He was a school teacher, and he married a very beautiful young girl whom he loved very much. And she died. And so, he became a great poet. I'm not going to become a great poet. Perhaps not, but even if you were to do so, it would be of little help to you. Machado would have given every line he wrote for one more hour with his beloved. There is no rule of exchange here, you see. Grief transcends every value. A man would give whole nations to lift it from his heart, and yet with it, you can buy nothing. Silence. The counselor holds his wrist to his forehead, his eyes closed. When my son was lost, I would not pray for that which I should most fervently have desired. I could not. A speedy death? I'm sorry? Why are you telling me this? Because you stand at that crossing of which we spoke. You may dedicate your life to grief or not. The choice is yours. The assassin would claim you as well, but he will require your compliance. And of course he puts nothing of himself at hazard. He seeks to know what the warrior knows, but he has no stomach for the warrior's way. He is a usurper and a pimp, and as he is without courage, he is greatly to be feared. He would explore that realm to which we are all consigned, but his way is to send an emissary, to bring his victim to the edge of the precipice with the greatest care, and then learn to inquire if there be any news, some word amid the sobbing, amid the bleeding and the cries. Not even in the act of love will one be the object of such solicitation and such care. Why are you telling me this? Because you cannot accept the reality of your life. Why do you care? Do you love your wife so completely that you would take her place upon the wheel? Not die for her, that is easy, but that your nerve would not fail you as they bend to buckle the straps. Yes, damn you. Silence. That is good to hear, counselor. What are you saying? Are you saying that this is possible? No, it is not possible. Sí, un cafecito, por favor. Negro. Negro, sí. Gracias. I am sorry, counselor. You said I was that man. At the crossing. Yes. At the understanding that life will not take you back. I have no wish to paint the world in colors more somber than those it wears. But as the world gives way to darkness, it becomes more and more difficult to dismiss the understanding that the world is in fact oneself. It is a thing which you have created, no more no less. And when you cease to be, so will the world. There will be other worlds, of course, but they are the worlds of other men, and your understanding of them was never more than an illusion anyway. Your world, the only one that matters, will be gone, and it will never come again. And now, I must go. I have calls to make, and then, if there is time, I will take a little nap. The phone rings off.
But what happened to the hero? Is there anyone who helped? Well, just download Fallout 0 and then see for yourself.